Well, good evening, friends. Mark Holmes here. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. So I'm out here. It's cold out. It's like the wind's kind of steadily blowing. It's about 32, 34 degrees. Thank God I at least got a fire, but my feet are cold. My feet are cold. But see, people question whether or not I'm really a Dallas Cowboy fan. Okay, look. I got Dallas Cowboys slippers on. Slippers. Okay? That's where my money goes, to these damn Dallas Cowboys. It's freaking ridiculous. Now, again, Miss Jackie and Miss Anita Applebaum, you wanted to see the full? Boom. Can you see? Okay, there we go. Now, it's not enough when it's cold out here to have just your Dak Prescott long sleeve shirt on. Miss Jackie, I'm doubling up on you. You definitely showed plenty of the love, because I've even got the sweatshirt on up underneath here. I don't know if you can see the stars. I don't want to stretch it out, but anyway, trust me. This is the sweatshirt you gave me last year, so I definitely have this. And Susie and Fernando, I'm gonna need to be bringing out the coat next, because it's gonna get real cold out here. So I appreciate all the love from you guys. So since I'm wearing my Dak Prescott shirt here, this is a perfect time to think about our Dallas Cowboys. Right now, we got a 7-7 tie with the Cardinals versus the Seattle Seahawks. And, it's going to be a good game. I'm going to watch some more of it. But I want to do my fireside chat here and talk about my quarterback, Dak Prescott. Because I keep seeing so many people say, tank, so we can get Trevor Lawrence, man. Get that number one pick quarterback. Well, here's the thing. Interesting thing I saw, and I was trying to pull it up and I can't find it now. But somebody had pointed out that I know the Cowboys still were 1-4 with Dak Prescott. But with Dak Prescott, we had 9 guys in 5 games catch over 80 yards in catches. So that means 4 of those games, you had 2 guys catch over 80 yards in a game. Since Dak's gone down, we have not had a single person, none, go over 80 yards in a game. We went from averaging 32.6 points a game to like 10. Literally a third of the production. Now, if you can't look at that and say, yeah, that guy's actually doing pretty good. Yeah, that guy's actually doing some stuff there. Let me give you another one. Here's an interesting case study. The Cincinnati Bengals last year. They ended up letting Carson Palmer, Andy Dalton go. The guy who replaced him, they got rid of him. And they got Joe Burrow. And Joe Burrow is a good quarterback. But see, a lot of you guys out there automatically think, if you got a great quarterback, you're automatically going to win Super Bowls. Well, that may be true if you have the other people go around him. But here's the thing about the Cincinnati Bengals. Check this out. So last year, passing-wise, they got 3,652 yards, which averages out to 228 yards a game. They had 18 touchdown passes, 16 interceptions, and averaged 5.5 yards a play. And they won 2 games. Now, you could say that Cincinnati Bengals are a better team than they were last year, because they've already won 2 games, and they had actually a tie. So they've already, in 9 games, won the same amount of games, but also got the half a win in there. So you could say they improved. But when we go through the numbers, their offense was ranked 30th in points and 26 in yards. They had 1,517 yards rushing at 3.9 yards. And they averaged 17.4 yards a game, right? If your whole thing is a quarterback will automatically make you a Super Bowl team. Joe Burrow, everybody was high on Joe Burrow. There was nobody that was saying, maybe he's a good quarterback. No, they were high on him. So far, they're averaging 252 yards a game passing. So basically, they are averaging 25 yards a game, 24 yards a game more passing. He's on pace for 4,035 yards, 21 TDs, and 9 interceptions. So right now, what they're looking at by changing quarterbacks from having, Andy Dalton, whoever the rookie was, and whoever else may have played, they're going to get 3 more touchdowns and 7 less interceptions. But yards per play, they're getting 5.6. Just a tenth more than what they were getting before. Now, the rankings did move down. They are now 22nd in points and 18th in yardage. So, Joe Burrow is having a good season, especially for a rookie. I'm not disputing that. But if your whole thing is the Dallas Cowboys, they get Trevor Lawrence, we're going to the Super Bowl. Not if you don't fix the other issues. And I'm not saying that Joe Burrow can't be a Super Bowl quarterback, but certainly as constructed, he alone cannot lead that team to a Super Bowl. He can't. He needs some playmakers. As they always say that, he needs things perfect. Well, he needs an offensive line. He needs a running game. He needs some more wide receivers and weapons. He needs a better defense. He needs better special teams. You do those things with him maturing, you got a chance to get a Super Bowl. But the whole concept that everybody keeps saying, draft Trevor Lawrence and we're going to win a Super Bowl. Not without the other people around. And the funny thing is almost every year, maybe not quite as hard as Trevor Lawrence, but every year we always hear about the can't miss quarterbacks. He's got the right size. He's got the cannon arm. He's got the look. He's got the legs. But then they get to the pro level and they can't. Just last year we were saying, Josh Allen. Oh my God, he's going to be great. And now we're talking about the Jets trying to get Trevor Lawrence if he doesn't stay in school. Josh Rosen, he's the best pro-ready quarterback. And right now he's on Jacksonville's practice squad. I believe, is it Jacksonville? And Jacksonville looking to get another quarterback. Baker Mayfield. Oh, Baker, touchdown maker. Yeah. Thank God they got a running game or else they wouldn't be there. So when you look at the production that you get from the number 1 pick out of school, you can honestly tell me that's better than what you get with Dak Prescott, a guy who knows his weapons and has succeeded with those weapons? The best thing you can do is, what you got with Dak Prescott. He can average 32.6 points a game with an offensive line that was in flux. If you can get that offensive line steady and get Zeke or Tony Pollard running the football well, if you can get the defense to play kind of like they did last time they played against the Steelers, getting a couple of takeaways like they did against the Eagles, when you can get the special teams making some plays, yeah, you have then a Super Bowl team. We've got 100 problems, but whether or not Dak Prescott can lead this team isn't one of them. And stop with this whole thing of thinking that a rookie is going to take you to the Super Bowl in 1 year. It's not going to happen. It will take time for that guy to get up to speed in the NFL level. And you better hope that you didn't get another one of those guys that looked good on paper in college, but sucked once they got to the pros. All right, this morning, when I did my video, I said to you guys, make the most of today. Figure out what you can do today that will make you in a better position tomorrow. Take a baby step. And I said, make sure at the end of the day, you reflected on what you did. And finally, make sure that you let everybody know how you feel about them. Because this day is gone now. I can't ever get it back. And this is one day less that I have. I don't know how many I got. I'm going to make sure I made the best of today. And I want to tell you, I appreciate y'all. I care about you. I worry about you. And you're like my family. So I am practicing what I preach. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I appreciate y'all. Miss Jackie, Miss Anita, with this fire here. This is actually nice and toasty. Woo! I just need to get something for my legs. Let's go. I need to get some long johns. Woo! Or I need to figure out, I should have done the fire pit lower. It should have been lower. Lower! All right. I'll see you guys first thing in the morning. Be safe. And wear a damn mask.